Blog Talk Radio.
Few hours of sanity. That's exactly why I'm here. Obsessed with this table I am. I can do it every night. Funny that. Yeah. Legal name fraud. Radio. Well, it's the only message, really. It's the only one you need to share. Just one sec. Let me finish this post. It's a really tough one. Legal name fraud. Felony. Just curious. Lots of prime examples of exactly what I'm talking about. And why are you guys still doing, some of you still doing the same shit. Some of you guys are pulling out some really cool stuff. I love the how to bring a car back to life video, grinder and all. Just ripping. All Jane Doe -755. And for anyone that's, I'll address one specific question with regards, that was asked direct to me yesterday with regards to a car that was stolen by the system through the fraud thing. Okay, here's what I got to tell you this straight up, guys. Who do you think I went to for, quote, legal advice, unquote? To learn how to write motions and stuff like that. Guess who I went to? Google. Don't fucking come to me asking how do you do this and how do you do that, because I've already explained all this stuff 1,000 times or more. Okay? You want to fuck with the system, then throw a motion in with Jane Doe -755. This was exposed last July, August, for fuck's sakes. Okay? Who fucking cares about the car? It's still attached to you if you still care. I'll tell you what you can do is call out, here's a neat little game you can play. Track down whatever fucking judge or whatever cop or whatever's on that, that piece of Egyptian papyrus, right? And search out their fucking man name, pre-bar name without the judge title, right? See, that's how they escape. Defense attorney, DA. That's not who the lawyer is. That's a shield they're hiding behind, like Judge so-and-so, Your Honor, so-and-so, the Right Honorable so-and-so. Fuck the titles. Go their meat stick version, pre-bar issue, because the bar card gets them in the club, so they can use it just like cops in the club with a little back a week ago. Okay. Stop this. I'm watching shit. I'm laughing. And there's still on to, because it means you hang a romulant and shit, fight. 6 beasts. Legal namers. And I'm not talking physically. They're physically in the illusion of being alive, but their spirit goes hell. It's a bad idea. Yeah. That's why you need to get rid of this shit idea of legal name. It binds the demon to your soul. It's the contract, the agreement to be something outside of yourself. Hey, look, there's a little label all the time. And that's legal name is basically doing the same thing. Legal name equals asshole full-time, murderer, pedophile, guilty of humanity's crimes at the same time. Great little thing there, Terry, on your blog regarding you. Now, if you go back to my cousin Vinny, you'll hear Herman Munster, the judge, correcting, who was it? Joe Pesci? Yeah, Joe Pesci on utes. Use guys. Yeah, you say guys. You got it in your mind very quickly all at the same time. Is that EWE, is it plural of sheep? Guys, GUISE? Or is that a guy line, GUYS? That ties the guy lines. Ties the mind to the peer pressure that you're all suffering from. I ain't going to try it. I'm going to get Katie. She'll try it. She'll do anything. You're fucking right. For truth, I will do anything. Because in that action, I know. I don't think, I don't believe, I know I can never be harmed. And I don't care if you believe that or not. You want to be a flying monkey in the fucking Wizard of Oz story, serving the wicked witch of the West, until someone like myself or others come along and snap you out of your fucking penis-sucking reality, clip your wings, tell you to grow up, fill your own fucking water jug. Sure beats walking a mile to the well with a bucket on your head, eh? Jesus Christ, the petty things that people get into. I mean, if you're fucking bitching about that stuff, you've got a lot of hate bottled up. You might want to let that go and, hey, go over to the tap and fill the jug yourself. Who fucking cares if it's empty or not? Sure beats walking to the well all barefoot and living in a steel hut, yeah? And don't bitch about the toilet roll either. At least you got a toilet, right? Selfish, selfish, selfish. Me, me, me. Grow up. Yeah, you is plural. So when the judge says, I sentence you to such and such, that's all of humanity's crimes are placed upon your shoulder. You'll serve the time. Well, do the crime, legal name fraud. Because here's the thing. I'm searching every way possible to get this legal point across to those trapped in legal nightmare. There's only one law or legal statute. There's only one law on their books, one motherfucking law on their books that the system does not want you to obey. This is the last law in their books they want you to obey. The other 65, 70 million, well, you're guilty of them if you break this one law that you break through legal name fraud, felony. What are you trying to marry the whore? Fell on knee, drop on your knee, son. You know, take a knee. You know, they like this kind of stuff. All Saving Private Ryan like. Take a knee. Pearl Harbor, take a knee. I'm trying to pose here. Are you? Well, you know who you're courting, right? Lou Cipher. You're a Lou server. Mm-hmm. You serve hell itself. One of the legions, the minions, the mini-ions. Or you can simply command these flying fucking monkeys to go straight to hell, and they do. As I was saying last night, you know. Cops stay away from you, and they don't know why they can't approach you. They don't know why they can't do anything or really say anything to you. They just know that they can't. And they get a very bemused look in their eyes, very dazed and glazed, like fun donuts. That's the same effect that you experience, not knowing why they can't come near you. You just know they can't. It's nothing you can put in words. It's just something you know. It's the nature of the game. I wrote it in a song once. That's the joy of songwriting. Guaranteed. It is pure, straight from the heart truth. And whatever reality is presented, but the truth will always present as the truth presents in the knowing of thyself. You know, get with the theme music of your life. The me, theme. The me, theme. What's your theme song? Or are you just going along with Whistle While You Work, Seven Dwarves? You know, the dwarves were the assholes in Tolkien's books, too. You know that, right? The little Klingons to the gold. The dragon that they served that they set free. Remember? You know the movies. Right? You go there, little man. Yeah, more like Fat Man and Little Boy. Your own self-nuke. Yeah, Hero Shiva. Yeah, huh? Not applicable gas of spirit key. Life, you're empty. Nagasaki, Hiroshima. It's all in the phonics. Plays out perfectly in one fractal. Get with the movie. Yeah, there's only one law. Okay, for all you legal name Klingons, okay, for all you fucking freeman, sovereign, citizen, this goes out to all you legal gurus. You know, gooey and roozy. Yeah. You know what a ruse is, don't you? It's a trick. It's a plot. It's a soup thickener, pluralized. But then you suffer from pleurisy, don't you? A little water on the lungs, fucking drowning in the sea of legal name world, paper sea. Well, you better get some limeys. Stop being one. You want to be the the cockles and the mus or muse cells, cockles and muscles? Oh, let me see. Corporation of the City of London State. Yeah, silence the T, the truth, and its cockles. Give it a little energy, and you have the truth in there with caught coals. Caught. Are you caught in the cockles of Lucifer? The net of Lucifer? All snug in your little cot being harvested? Or coals, you going along with it, legal namer? Hey, the demon's got a good thing going. I can steal from my neighbors using this legal name thing. I can put all the avails of my crime into a fraudulently opened, using somebody else's property bank account. You're walking around with all the sins, the original sin of humanity upon your shoulders individually by being part of it. It's easy to get rid of it, though. And it almost seems like you can still use it and everything, yeah, but you got to get past the gate first. Don't worry, I check everybody for ID in their mind to know who they really are. Are you using the whore to take her down, or are you still suckling from the whore because it's convenient and you'll get around to posting things like legal name fraud, felony, when you feel like it? Well, that one, yeah, you're going to have some feather brushing going on there. Yeah, you can play in and not be of Babylon for sure. And those that know how to be in but not of Babylon know this. The ones that are still asking questions about it, just keep out of it until you're not in and of Babylon anymore. Because here's the thing, we're all in this reality called Babylon. That's obvious. I'm here. You're here. Oh, okay. So what's the difference, of or in? Well, of means that you are completely loving it. Apparently you love wars and what have you. And then, of course, there's the ignorant ones that aren't here right now that are getting on with their busy meat stick, glory day, same old fucking merry-go-round conversations talking about literally fuck all, but they sound like they're entertaining themselves. You know, everyone you meet in the street, you know, that kind of thing. See, that's the difference that you make, is when you, because you know, make the effort to put the word out into law firms and cops and all the rest of it just for fun, and your friends and family too. You know, don't just stop at pissing off the system. Piss all the demons off. Well, I'll tell you, the ones you really piss off, they're the demons. The ones you don't, well, then you know who your family is, right? You know, stop lumping everything into the same bag here, because there's rotten apple in there somewhere. And it's gonna ruin the whole. Just dump the whole apple barrel out. Start new. Pick the fresh fruit from the tree. You know, the truth apples, the ones that you know are standing in the same truth you're standing in, share the same ideals of destroying the Luciferian cult on this fucking shithole holographic planet. You know, us. Those are the apples I share. Pomme de terre, apples of the heart. Potato head, huh? Yeah. Yeah, there is only, for all you legal types, you talk to me about this remedy and legal, that remedy and legal, all the rest of it. You know, so apparently it's my understanding, based on your actions of idiocy, that somehow you think all of those laws apply to you, and that you can use those laws to fuck with yourself. That's all you're doing. Because the thing is, every time you do that, there's already a legal name, fraud, attached to it. So you're already a felon. That's how the court has stayed in complete honor, by making you an instant criminal, but you weren't aware of it. Caveat emptor, buyer beware. Yeah, well, it's time to enter that caveat. That's a big cavity. Time to fill that up with mercury, huh? Little truth, little wisdom. Give them the filing they need. Yeah, filing. Right out of the fucking universe and right out of the reality. Yeah, that'll be the filing that the demons hear from me. I'm looking forward to greeting each and every one of them and giving them the most fucking beautiful shit-eating Cheshire grin with a glint of fire in my eyes, and I'm just going to look them square in the eye. Sure, didn't I fucking tell ya? You fucking pathetic shit. I know you. Go to hell. And it's really simple. It's just a course change. Just a minor course change. Set yourself straight. Don't worry about others changing your nappies for you and feeding you and all the rest of it. That's your job. Or are you still a child? Because there is only one law the system does not want you to obey. The one regarding legal name fraud. Why? Well, because then you're guilty on behalf of all humanity. Each and every user, Lucifer. User, Lucifer. You serve Lucifer. Obey that one and the whole system is fucked. Please note, not applicable for real demons, criminals, pedos, etc. Their souls are stained beyond bleaching. Only demons have legal names. True story. It's how we keep track of you. A demon needs ID to enter hell. Enjoy us. See at the gate. And I'm kind of torn right now between the sheer bliss of family coming home versus the sheer bliss and glee knowing I'm tossing a demon straight to hell. Kind of, do you see the potential, not quite sure what's more blissful? Oh, well, they're both blissful, so I'll treat them both the same. How about we balance it at zero? That works. Now, here, Ryan, I know your heart, love. I do. I understand why you're sharing things. I do. And I do. I'm just a cunt about it. You know that. Okay. And thank you for this so that I can share this. On behalf of you and myself, to all, to show a better way through. I mean, you picked a good road. Anonymous? Yeah, that's a good one. Get lots of coverage with those anonymous people. Yeah? Bet your man tracker can find you. Got ID, Anonymous? No matter what mask you hide behind, because you're already in the masculine, the body, masculine. The masculine, the physical. It's got a legal name attached to it. Oh, you're not so anonymous after all. I'll go through the comments I put on this. Now, if you're going to share these things, one, don't... okay, let's just go to the comments, and I'll open it up from there. Now, again, Ryan's a doll. I know Ryan. But I can't like your post. I left it up for this reason. One, because I'm tagged in it. And I have asked people constantly, be mindful if you're going to tag me. Tag me once too often in bullshit, and you'll find yourself unable to even contact me very quickly. It's kind of how I fly. Because if you're not going to hear the truth the first time, there's no point in me fucking bucketing your ears with it, right? That's just where I become a real annoyance to your demon. And typically you'll run away or not. It's up to you. It depends on if you're stronger than the demon controlling you, or if you can wrestle that little motherfucker to the ground, flying monkey wings and all. Okay? And it really is that simple. And the Pisceans have a hard time. Well, they're a bunch of believers, They got to believe in something. And, apparently going to church the way they're taught, fuck these people who believe anything. They'll believe that God has a big cock, gray beard, threw his kid off of heaven down to this shithole while he sat back and ate a big bag of Doritos and a fucking Diet Coke watching a mere icon idol. Don't worry about it. The kid will fucking die for everybody. Screw that. That kind of, that's your religions. It's what they teach. So here's the biggest lie, is the actual title, the one video that can change the world. Doesn't change a fucking thing, liar. Okay? What would happen if this video would be shown on TV? Well, it's just the same old victim tripe that people are normally seeing on the news anyway, so it wouldn't be any different, really. You're not saying anything new or anything different. Corruption, money laundering and slaves and cops murdering people and shit. You're not saying anything different than the mainstream media is already sharing. Let's get a little original with it, shall we? Now, if you're going to post something like this, and of course I made a point of going over and posting a couple of comments on the anonymous video to show how just unanonymous they are. They're fucking nameaholics anonymous is what they are. And this is cold hard truth. You can handle it or you can't. It's entirely up to you. You have to be all grown up to understand this. The whining kindergarten types that are still running around jumping through paper hoops to get into their fucking cars. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You'll find that government checks work just fine, also known as cash. Go cash their checks. It was written on your soul. They don't like keeping a lot of cash around. You notice these days? Yeah. It's pure fucking debt. I love using government checks, because every time I use one, that's another big fucking kick in the nads to Lucifer, because it's flowing towards truth, it's flowing towards benevolence, it's flowing towards life. And there are many of you that can flow towards life now. True story. Yeah. Let's get the game really rolling, shall we? Let's really turn up the heat. So you take a video like this, containing, where was it? The Biggest Lie is what it's called, the video. And actually, yeah, it is the biggest lie, because it's still telling the biggest lie that all the other biggest liars tell in the most literal monkey chatter world, stuck in a 666 carbon heat graphite engine, all Wigner effect like, not neutral, and creating all sorts of destructive explosions within themselves just by mere thought alone. Yeah, true story. That's how planes have been falling out of the air. Look it up, Wigner effect. I posted the link the other day. The, neutron moderator? That's you. Yeah, you moderate how much charge is coming out of you. And when you get neutral, it starts to decay all the atomic structures around. Yeah, it's a really neat effect. Wigner effect. Winger, be a wingman kind of thing. So anyway, the one video that could change the world, well, I'll tell you, at least it has legs now because I posted on it. So I was tired of that lie, the biggest lie being the biggest lie, so I thought I'd throw the biggest lie in a comment, the biggest lie being legal name fraud. The only law the system does not want you to obey. But it is a law in many forms. Copyright infringement, third-party interloping, stolen property, the avails of crime, murder, all of it. It's all in there. It's very easy to show you. So, when you post things like this as is, you are poisoning consciousness, literally. So I kind of call people on their poisoning. And I'm relatively gentle with those that I know better, and really I know what they mean. I get to know you. It's like, I know you weren't meaning to be such a fucking cunt-faced asshole, spreading poison and virus around, murdering children. I know that. I know that wasn't your intention. But that's what you're doing. Literally. You see, you might not be able to see it on a stream of consciousness way as I see it, and others, quite a few others now, but not as many as I'd like. And just because you don't see the ultraviolet or the X-ray or the infrared as I do, not literally, it's anagogic, you monkey fucks. These eyes, useless. Very limited light spectrum. Blind, really, but anyway. Just because you can't see ultraviolet and infrared and X-ray and gamma and all the rest of it, don't you sit there and tell me they don't exist just because you don't see it. Well, again, just because you don't see the effect of the legal name fraud, murder, and pedophilia across this planet that you are party to, just because you don't see that ultraviolet light that I see, Doesn't mean it's not there. I can fucking assure you it's there. And I know others that can fucking assure you it's right there. That's because the third eye, the true self, is open. And I'm really getting fucking annoyed listening to people talk about the third eye like it's a little fucking penis in your head. Okay, I did it once. I know. I get it. Time to get with the new, the brand new. If you want to talk about the third eye and chakras, then you better get it fucking right. That's you and the 7 deadly sins that you are ramming your fucking Luciferian cock into with your intent through your masculine, whether it's got a pussy or a cock on the outside of it. It's all the same to me. It's all meat. Monkey in the middle stuff. So the one video that can change the world, here, let's show you how to change the motherfucking world. Okay? As I said, this video changes nothing. It regurgitates the same shit as always. You are the fucking criminal. You build their machines. You slave for masters, all because of you. Use a legal name? Use one, yeah? Then it's all your own fault. And you are guilty of every crime occurring on this planet every second you believe you're a dead legal name thing. This video is pure literal reality lie. Try spreading the one thing that sets us all free. Legal name fraud. You're a fucking felony. Fact. Fell on me. Fact. All legal and everything seeing as somehow, excuse me, you think man's laws, this is all legal. That's a fact. All legal and everything. Totally. Seeing as somehow you think man's laws seem to matter. Morons spew this shite still. And I know it's not your video, Ryan. I know that. And yeah, what a load of the same old literal shite band-aids to reinforce man's illusions of who you are. Excuse me while I puke yet again. Demon worship makes me sick. And agreed, Ryan. For some, Kate, it is the first time seeing it. Well, give them at least the right thing to look at. Why waste time with all the shit that they're already well aware of, is my point. But that, just trying to save you and everybody else some time here, love. One must see the tree before it knows where the roots are. Well, honey, they're swinging from the branches. They know where the tree is. Have a look around. You'll see it. It's called Earth. They know they're getting fucked. They see it every time they fill out their OIDs and fucking income tax and soccer registration forms. They're surrounded with it. Everything is chewing money from them. Little pieces of paper chewing on their soul. They're well aware of the tree. And again, it's not about the grassroots level, okay? Because if people are still at the grassroots, they don't even know the fucking tree exists. And that's the ignorant, innocent that worry about them. Just get the word out. The only ones that are going to hear this are the ones that are going to hear this. Make your shots count. Throw it into the whore itself. Banks and law firms and schools and churches and government offices and fucking courts everywhere. I mean, you could all take a lesson from a few people. Gary, typical Belfast, that's just us, isn't it, Gary? Fucking hammering the Belfast courts and shit. Oh, I know. These fucking wankers. It's like, what is this world? Filled with the Irish and a bunch of fucking limeys? Is that it? Is that how it goes? Apparently. Okay. Babies, don't dance with the devil. Spin the motherfucker off the dance floor. Roots in the fiction world where losing the name is the name of the game. Totally agree, sweetie. I know. Me, I just get straight to the point. Because you Google legal name fraud felony. I mean, it's a very simple thing to tell people. You don't want to break the law, right? No, fuck no. Okay. Bet you didn't know you're breaking it every time you use that legal name thing that's not yours. Bet you didn't know that. That's how the court stays in honor, so they can fuck everybody that walks across. That's how they can collect their parking tickets. That's how they can collect their fucking street sign fines. That's how they can collect their fucking cars and drag them off to an impound so some sleazy bastard says, oh, here, give me 1,000 cash. Those fucking wankers, demon thieves. You make it all possible. Legal naming it. You're the one that makes it possible. Don't look at me. But how? Shut the fuck up. This is about changing your mind, not changing fucking diapers and pieces of paper around, shuffling on the fucking deck of the Titanic playing shuffleboard. The Olympic, Titanic, Britannic are done. Britannic was taken out with a fucking bomb. Yeah. Who was the one that escaped? The only one that escaped was the Titans, the Titanic. It was the Olympic that was sank in the North Atlantic. And the Britannic went down in the fucking Mediterranean. And there's little Lucifer Titanic sailing all around, all free and clear. It's an anagogic allegory. You kind of got to see the bigger picture. You know, ultraviolet, infrared, X-ray, gamma range, third eye, self, stream of consciousness, fully alert, fully aware, seeing all as is with the, oh look, the all-seeing I, myself. Me, myself, and all-seeing I. It's not a fucking eyeball. The eye is the heart. That penis, the pineal, is the eye to look into the heart. Got in the way. Kind of the white noise between the true intent of creation herself. It's the intergalactic game of telephone. And somebody changed the fucking line. I've talked of these allegories. So I do get it, Ryan, and I do get it, everybody that posts things that are, you know, they're not right to the point. They're very, you know, very literal New Cager, anonymous, Freeman-y sort of stuff. I get it. I totally get it. Set the monkey straight on course, will ya? Just do that. Then tell him the fucking truth straight up, for fuck's sake. That's what I wrote. Enough of this New Cager, oh, woe is me bullshit stuff. Really, please. 10-4, Ryan. It's because I know you. I know you can handle this. And it's, again, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to everybody here. People think that when I put a comment, it's just to them. They might have been the one on the branch that twigged the comment, but that little twig is attached to the same branch that they're attached to, that's attached to the entire tree of consciousness. That's what I'm kind of, you know, sending, you know, the leaf, the page, the life that I am, collecting the light of truth, all chlorophyll, like, to give life to the sap, to the tree. Be one of those leaves. Instead of the fallen ones, you know, the autumn leaves. And another little pointer, be very careful in your claims. Oh, we covered a lot in this one, Ryan. Well done. And do not claim this as our story. Okay? You got your fucking story, I got mine. Okay? And those that have the right story kind of match up with the story I've got going on, too. We get along great. Never an argument. Never a debate. We don't have to. We're laughing too much at the rest of you fucking monkeys flying around for the Wicked Witch of the West, collecting up the little Totos and pulling apart the straw man and scaring the shit out of Dorothy and, you know, carrying them away. And there's a fucking Trinity trio of monkey man you. Oh, straw man, what do we do? Had the stuffing knocked out of you. And what the fuck's a Tin Man going to do? Old Stanislaus himself, you know, Stanum, tin, zinc. Yeah, stent. You know what a stent is? Oh, trannies would know this. It's what's used after SRS, sex reassignment surgery, to help the vaginal opening heal, you know. So it's basically a medical penis. A stint. Yeah, you've heard the expression. Well, that was quite the stint, eh? Yeah, did you feel like you got fucked? Because that's what it means. You know, clausula rebus sic stint abus. Stant? Do you unterstand? Stint me? Under? Penis? Lower creation? Intent? Me? Well, in the very literal, yeah, it means to stand under, but you're not quite sure what you're standing under because you're not standing, you're actually on your knees with the cock in your mouth. It's a preferred position for judges, priests and ministers and imams and rabbis and government officials and, presidents and stuff that you guys like to worship. Apparently, legal namers love these things. Oh, democracy and repube, lichen, wolves. Lichen, repube, lichen. So what are you, Democrat or Republican now, eh? Yeah, ooh. They're not quite as savory in taste any longer. It's quite bitter on the tongue. Yes, isn't it? Yes. Because if you really want to know how to stop all corruption, really, if you do, in your life instantly, and it is instant. It's like coffee. Instant fucking freedom. It's a change of mind, though. Just depends on how far off the changing of your mind you are. Time to change the guards at the Buckingham Palace, phallus, penis, eh? Yeah, it's all about bucking. That's the term we used in Belfast. Hey, wee lad, you buck her last night or what? Ham? Well, we know what ham was all about. What a ham, eh? Hang on a sec, Dad. I have to run back to the city to find me something to fuck. Oh, might be a little late. Wait for me. On the way back, Ham gets caught up in a little ground beef burger issue, and the piece of cunt he went to get ends up getting killed. So there's your Buckingham phallus. It's all cock with these people, eh? That's all it is with these people. Bunch of cock worshippers. Have a look around. See the obelisks? Yeah, deep throat that, because you are legal namers. You're taking that right down the throat and right up the arse and whatever other orifice they can fit that cock into. Yeah. It's a graphite night. Very graphic. Graph-I see. Yeah, I see your graph, your XY axis. It certainly isn't on the 0 point. You're not quite at that right angle, are you? You're still busy fucking around on one side or the other, trying to balance out your high potent use. But you got to get 3, 4, 5 on that shit. The python told you. Because the bull is the one that gored you. Pythagoras. Serpent bull. 0 point bullshit. Oh, and to further on there, D, with regards to the Jolly Roger, Roger being another word for penis. Roger. Rosé? Yeah, rosy red, indeed. With the 3, what were they, stags, yeah, on the family crest. Yeah, funny, the English teacher was Mr. Rogers. Just like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Mr. Penis's Neighborhood. Yeah. You might find yourselves looking for other things, to do with, the family names and stuff that you have legally bound to you through mind, body, and soul. Just here's a little hint. I won't even call this advice, but it is a really big fucking hint. Okay? When you are setting yourself free of the legal name trap that you are in, it is best to divert self into something completely different for a little bit. Break the spell completely. Pick, I don't know, a brand new nickname that's your walk of truth. If you listen to enough shows, you'll know how to see your own truth in your own name. Do that, because what's going to happen is over enough time. Doesn't take long. Didn't take long for me, actually. I fucking hated it from day one. It was what it was, and, it's a very boy name for a girl, that kind of thing. So it never sat sweet on the tongue. It was always bitter. Bitter? Welcome? No. Bitter. Sour. Never bitter and always bitter at the same time, you see? Just depends on what you invite into your orifices. Yeah, change it right up. And then eventually that legal name thing sounds like sheer fucking nails down the blackboard to you. You're disgusted with it because you see the poison it put into your life and into your reality, and it wasn't even yours. You didn't think of it. You didn't put it on a piece of paper. You didn't sell it to servitude. Now your contract. Third-party interloping, eh? This is a game of mind your own fucking business. And the legal name says you're not minding your own business because you think somebody else's is yours, and it will keep you in a fractal state of mind. You'll never see the ultraviolet, the infrared, the gamma, the X-ray, or any of the magic that goes on. So you want to know how to stop all the corruption in your life instantly? Google legal name fraud. The system by means of the legal name fraud trick has humanity in a permanent felony state of dishonor. The game's about honor and dishonor, right, Your Honor? Yeah. Well, if you're a felony using a legal name, you're obviously in one of their courtrooms which says that you are dead. Those are the houses of the unholy. Those are the houses of Satan along with their churches. Quite a trick they pulled, eh? Because you damn yourself by using anything and all things legal dead world. And I don't care if it's a name, a corporation, a title, fucking piece of paper, or banking, or whatever it is, right? Anything legally little, paper world. Yeah, that serves Lucifer. It's all about serving, remember? You've been served notice. Well, you've been served back, says you. Yeah. You commit a felony every time you use one. Go ahead and don't believe a legal fact. It's a legal fact that you're legally fucked. Fact, fucked. Apparently you like it. Just tell me why you still think their laws matter then, really. When you know, and you now know, it's a felony to use the birth certificate or any paper legal name, id entity things. And please note, the eagle will defend the id entity to the grave. See cemetery for proof of end result of agreeing to be a dead thing. Creation works miracles in both directions, but you only get to choose one. Immortality, or grave carbon 666, to match the carbon 666. Ink spots, legal names squid and octopus people squirt all over the pages, standing in their books of life, preferring death instead, and then fighting you for telling them this. Nice, eh? Google legal name fraud felony. Fell on me? What? You plan on asking the whore of Babylon to marry you? Just use the ring through your papal bull nose. If this is news to you, it's noose to me. Don't do the Colombian necktie thing, eh? Just saying. And do I not make it easy to copy and paste? All simple, like? Like, really? Like, if you can't find the words, I'm putting them up all the time. Go ahead. You can't copyright the fucking truth. It doesn't matter who says it. What, like I have cornered the fucking market on truth? Well, that's Kate stuff. No, it's not. Morons. See, and people keep thanking me. Why are you thanking me? What does it do with me? Why the fuck would you thank me? How about you thank the truth for a change? Creation itself. Why do you do that? I'm just a fucking messenger here. It's like saying thank you at the fucking drive-thru window. Thanks for the coffee. What? It didn't do anything. Somebody else fucking made it. I just brought it over to you and took your fucking money, dope. Well, thanks for that. Well, whatever. Demons like that sort of shit. They're all about serving. Master slave. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. Say. The plea of creation. Please say, may I? Fuck off. You gotta pee, go pee. A courteous acknowledgement. Yeah, I see you. There's all the gratitude anyone needs. Yeah. You don't have to say, thanks, man. You just look at them. I'll tell you. How about a hug? Is that too much? Show the gratitude of truth? All silent like? Maybe a handshake or just maybe a wink or a nod. And then, yeah, I see you. That kind of stuff. There's no contract there. It's not like thank you. You're on your fucking knees with your hands out in front of you like some goddamn slave worshiping some fucking idol when you do that. Don't thank me. I'm just thankful I found what I found and that you found the same thing too. Thank yourself. Start there. Start being a little grateful to yourself. I don't mean grateful to the degree that demons, though they're very grateful to themselves. They'll fucking help themselves to everything around them. That's what demons do. They won't even pick up a jug of water and walk over to the fucking sink to fill it without bitching and complaining about somebody having done something wrong. They won't fucking bitching and complaining about toilet rolls and, oh, you put it on backwards. Oh, yeah, you glad you have a toilet? I know a lot of people that didn't. I remember a time when I didn't. Maybe a little appreciation for having everything you need. When you feel the need to bitch about something, grow up. Yeah, copy and paste away, guys. I mean, fuck. It's easy. So, and here's the other side of the coin, too. Apparently, I need to stop commenting truth. Very few bother to use it. You know, why do I write all these things out? Nobody bothers to fucking use it. Trying to make it easy to explain to others how fucking easy this is and how stupid they are. How fucking dumb, retarded, fucked they are. Ooh, but they'll have every excuse under the sun, won't they? Assholes and demons do that shit. They let others do their work. You know, the ones in the same boat as they're sitting back with a pina colada watching the rest of us putting the fucking, you know, the tar into the holes at the bottom of the boat while we're bailing the motherfucker out. And they're the ones saying, oh, it's a good thing that the hole's not in our end of the boat. Yeah, I'd sure hate for you to fucking go down with it. Yeah, well, you're not in that boat. That one's already sank. My boat's glass bottom. I'm looking down at your boat. Quite a wreck you have there. You might want to think about resurfacing that Titanic of yours and floating it back to the surface, you know. I've constantly warned people, and again, this is about tagging. This is why. You going to tag me? What, are you going to turn me into a fucking Catholic? Tag? Bunch of fucking tags out there or what? You see? The Irish get that joke. Funny being a prod like, you know? I prod, you tag. What is it? Fucking Protestants and Catholics here or what? I'll tell you, the only time you can take me is when you prod the fucking truth at the same time. Look at that. United Ireland, just like that. Orange in the green. Speaking of orange, yeah. Yeah, we're in the creation range now. That's how you home it in. You need that X life in there to home in on the range of creation itself. Sort of like a homing beacon. Brings heaven to you. All thought like. It's really neat. So yeah, and I have constantly warned people about tagging me, if and only if it contains the exposure of the legal name fraud that binds the demons to your soul. If you're going to tag me, it better have those fucking words in it, and it better have that in it. Because if it doesn't, you know, it's a 1, 2, 3, you're gone. You won't see the third. You will, but you're the only one that will. Okay. I'm not interested in the same old flying monkeys of Oz shit. You know who they're working for until you free them. You want to keep these flying monkeys flying around the air? You want to set them free. Get them onto the ground and go, hey, wait a minute. Time to get out all that fucking electrical charge you keep on, all that ejaculation from Our Lady of the Holy Ejaculate Church that you are for Lucifer. I love this. Anonymous? Oh, I love this. You know, Anonymous. Look at this. Oh, Anonymous. You know, yeah, okay. Got ID, Anonymous Mask Man? Yep. Liar. You're not anonymous at all. You're marked as a beast. Nothing anonymous about you. Whiny, maybe, but certainly not anonymous. Man Tracker can find you easy. Sit in a blind beside any bank or workplace, snared. Dry like a funeral drum. Suffering from a little Pink Floyd eye, are we? Okay, so, and again, just so you get the right vibe, Ryan. I know you did, but I do like to write in brogue on occasion. Sure, don't you know what I'm fucking like, right? Truth whore, all frosty like Jack Frost with tits. Huh? Just like that. That's how that reads. See, that's the thing. I can read and feel the intention in every word you write, every word you utter. It's all ultraviolet and infrared light. Stream of consciousness shit. Yeah, squiggles dance. The energy that was put in them dances out for me. I can see it. It's like a graph. It's really neat. You'll like it when you get there. So the game really is quite simple. Really, really, really quite simple. Obey the law. You want to talk? Okay, I'll tell you. Free man on the land, sovereign citizens, patriots. You'll talk about all your constitutional law this and your Canadian Criminal Code that and all the rest of it. Well, I'll tell you what. How about you obey the law then, seeing as you want to use the law to your own ends? How about you obey the law that you so vehemently worship? It is illegal and a felony, proven fact, beyond any reasonable fucking doubt, countless fucking times, that it is a fact, legally, lawfully, in all regards, in more ways than I would care to count, that any and all use of a legal name is a felony. And everything in your life attached to it are the avails of your criminal lifestyle. And all they have to do is walk in and take it. And keep you dancing in the 65 or 70 million laws they want you to play with, while never seeing the only one the system absolutely does not want you to obey, because the shields go up and Lucifer goes down. That's a true story. I'm not making this up. That's a true story. We have everything you need. Many of us, so many. Yeah, it feels good just to get in the car and go, whoa. And you have that moment of, finally. Finally, you get an idea what it feels like to be freed. Huh? I don't care what you put on the bumper. Fuck you, Jane Doe Dash 755. Leave the old plates on. I don't fucking care. It's got nothing to do with anything in the physical. That's just you dancing. That's someone doing that. It's the same as me throwing a dress on for the first time. It's beautiful, isn't it? You feel so sassy. You go out in public and, oh my God, everyone's looking at you. True story. Fucking rock star. Look, you're getting everybody's attention. Funny that. Grab those attention units. Demon monkeys don't know what to do with it. Play the game. I mean, if you're going to play the game, play the game. Speaking of, let's do a song about games. The nature of. Listen very closely to the legal name fraud exposure in this song called Nature of the Game. Put yourself in the anagogic headspace of how Nature of the Game, the song I'm going to play for you, exposes the legal name fraud and the destruction of your soul. The whole story. All about you. Check it out. It's a true story. Came straight from the heart, by the way. Funny that.
Breathing life into a song takes a special breed of art. And how you play, communicate, it must be there to start. It's nothing you can put in words, it's just a thing you know. From the minute that you get on stage until the curtain calls you home. Now the part you play that counts is how you play the game. Can't afford to lose the part just you and a bunch of guys with an attitude to share. It's then that the men become the boys and the souls get laid out bare. It's the lighters on the concert night fills the empty void. It's the cheer and the standing out and the thunder of applause. Now the balls you play that counts is how you play the game. Can't afford to lose the bottle, but I can't afford to win. If I catch you once away, never feel the same. Well, it's about that time that you'll understand. It's the nature of the game. Get being there, living life, dreamers have
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Skype was frozen there for a sec. Actually dropped off during the song. Funny that. Yeah, it's been quite a dance with Skype with the new table. It's not new. It's same old, same old. It's the only real same thing we got going on. You know, voice going out. Yeah, nature of the game. Because I'll tell you, once you step past the legal name and see it for what it truly is, it's the soul trap of soul traps. That's when you begin to understand the nature of the game and how creation really works. You will never understand it while you are living in the illusion of something that isn't you. It is a veil. That's the veil you. That's the value you put outside of yourself, the veil of you, the legal name. It's an id entity. It is not you. You didn't create it. You didn't think of it. You didn't sell it. You didn't buy it. The only thing that you're doing that is the crime is you're going along with it. You're aiding and abetting in your own soul destruction. And that's as literal legal as I can get for you. I can prove it. And if you apparently are worried about laws and, better not break the laws, you know. Good example, some people have difficulty confronting one thing where they have no problem with collection agents calling. Well, what's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, skip out on a credit card, did you? Okay, that's theft. You want to play along with the legal game, that's theft. You can do serious time for that if you keep playing in the game with them. Okay, they'll let you off the hook, file bankruptcy. Just keep piling the debt onto your soul, eh? Just keep piling it on. Yeah, no responsibility. Better get insurance so I can drive like a madman. Yeah, well, people get insurance because they have unsure minds. That's just how it works. Insurance says, I'm looking for an accident to happen. It's a contract to agree with it. Well, if you think you need insurance, then you must think you're going to get into an accident at some point, so that will occur. All I got to do is plant the seed in your head, and you go along with it. Oh, look. You know, do you remember the days when there wasn't car insurance? Or it wasn't legally mandatory? Remember those days? Yeah, how many people got fucked? Because of idiots. You know, murdering people on the roads. Just doing stupid stuff. There's no such thing as an accident. Sorry. There's no such thing as an accident. What there is an acknowledgement of a lack of self-awareness in that moment that caused you to harm self or another, or both at the same time. It's not an accident. It's a lack of awareness of self in that moment. And while you can be as mindful as possible around you, and of course being in the constant state of now, that, you know, that doesn't absolve anyone or anything around you. You know, you can be on your toes. Because remember, you're on the dance floor of life. It's just the way it goes. Just be self-aware, self-conscious. Because I'll tell you, if you're completely self-aware and I'm completely self-aware, walking in the same room, oh, we'll never bump into each other. Unless it's a hug, of course, or something like that. Then it's self-aware, need a hug? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Not a watch. Bang. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not in the now, are you? I did my best to get the fuck out of your way. That kind of thing, okay? It's a problem with loose cannons on the deck. Yeah, they fucking roll around everywhere, you know. And sometimes you get missed by the loose cannon, you know, you got out of its way, or sometimes it just couldn't get out of the cannon's way and, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. No, I know you didn't. But your demon did. You know, that one that keeps you in a victim state? Feeling the need to say sorry by bumping into somebody to make sure you maintain that? You know, create a bit of friction there kind of thing? Yeah. Lose the meat stick, guys. Get into your third eye. That's not a little fucking bulb in your head, okay? The bulb in your head is you, not the little lump of fucking meat. It's like white noise interference. Noise, N-O-I-Z, Zion, Z-I-O-N, you know, Zion. There's your Zionists, noisiest. You know, that annoying frequency, that very annoying sound in Dumb and Dumber, the most annoying sound in the world. That's basically, as far as I can see, that's how the pineal was constructed, with that shit noise. Oh, yeah, the plan went really wrong. Really, really, really wrong. Okay? Someone messed with the telephone lines. Let's play another one. I now get these mics open here. BTR listener 027, I believe. Had to refresh there, so I had it typed out. Just double check. Do believe it is. I was afraid to click around on Skype because that's what freezes my Skype up, like it's starting to do right now. Just by clicking on another, yeah, there it goes. Froze. There we go. Yeah, 027. Thanks, guys. For those that want to Skype in. The number to call in is 347-637-3265. Of course, to get in the call, all you have to do is hit 1 on the dial pad on the Skype or on the telephone that you're holding, and that lets me know that you want in. If you cannot get in by doing that on Skype, you might be on a handheld device or whatever, just text me direct that you would like your mic opened through Skype. If you're in my Skype contacts, always a good idea. Okay, so there's the info. Still got 48 minutes to roll over, so we're good. let's do a little experiment just to see how the anagogic works. You know, the old 455 4-barrel Oldsmobile Delta 88 my dad had. This is 4 minutes, 55 seconds long. This is what I'm talking about, you know, seeing your baskets instantly. It's right there. Everything is right there. And the first thing that comes in is the thing you needed to see, because it came out of where? Fucking nowhere, creation itself. Why? Well, you know, flying Delta 88, the old Delta waves, mined the Nile Delta, Mississippi. Did you, Mrs. Ippy? Mrs. IPI? IPU? UPU? UCC? Did you miss it? In the lower delta of the Mississippi Delta, or the Nile kneeling to Lucifer Delta? You know, Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt are backwards. It's all flipped over and upside down here, remember? Those crazy Egyptians love to do the papyrus thing, don't they? Anyway, I'm going to toss on a song called Over Me. And I just had the notion of thought, this is what it's talking to you. The truth will never let you down. The rock you stand on, legal name fraud's a felony, fuck off. That rock will never fail you. Never. And you will dance the demons. And they hate this, because this is the one law they don't want you to obey. So remember, when you hear this song, if you ever need just a refresher of this is the truth talking to you, then play this tune. You know, you might as well have your own lyrics to go along with this song. But this is the truth talking to you. Have a listen.
How
All the questions you ask yourself are contained in that little ditty of "In the womb of truth of source itself, over magnetic electric over me." Okay? It's right there. It's to make you feel good, make you better. Oh, it's okay. It's okay to carry here, isn't it? Oh, the boogeyman. I know, honey. You know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the boogeyman. It's just a big shadow. Okay? And a conversation that came up last night. I was talking with Adam. Talk about a brilliant plan. I've brought this up before on the shows in the past. Just bring it into a new unit of now to expand more. A lot of people are worried about, well, I gotta wake so and so, and I gotta, no, you don't. I'm going to show you why. Because, Luke's clock. That's the problem. Saints Day, Saints, the second movie, you'll see me show up as Eunice Bloom, all flowery. And I'm going to go back to the same quote that she used when the three guys were looking at her. A pair of heels like that too. True story. I looked at them and oh my God, the shoes I have that I put on for about minutes and said never again. They were me. So anyway, yeah, exactly the same. The red bottom and everything. 5-inch heel on the puppies too. I show up. But anyway, when she says to them, well, since we're past fuck, what the fuck is going on? Since fuck, you should watch that scene. If any scene of all, the introduction of Eunice Bloom to the three Chicago cops, it's hilarious. Because she just simply says it just like it is. Do you know why I'm here? Because I'm so fucking smart. I make smart people look fucking retarded. Smart. True story. I fulfill that role. So I'm going to show you how fucking smart the retarded demons are. Because the voice you're listening to is coming from a meat stick that's walking around. You might call it Kate of Gaia, whatever. You can... Hey works or whatever, but let's get literal. Let's get literal. Okay, so here's the meat stick Kate of Gaia. Irish, little truther, fucking mouthpiece, etc., etc., etc. Who the fuck is going to believe her? Right? Sure, I'll tell you it'd work. Yeah, you get it? Well, we had to think of something that even the fucking smartest demon wouldn't believe. Look, there's no fucking way they'd put that game piece in that mouthy, tranny whore bit from Belfast. That one? We cunt on the air, that one? The one that calls out all them fucking supposed truthers, like, give me a hand job, Jones. And by the way, that was fun, but why don't you just call that motherfucker straight up? I mean, hell, if you get online with him, like in the show, go all Kate on his ass. It was cute. It sort of detracted from the message if you're kind of savvy. I do get it. Well, it hit the bend. Got a few dings here and there. Lucifer calls Alex Jones. I know it's all fun and stuff, but that's what makes it even funnier with AJ. But anyway, you'd have to be up on higher levels to get that joke, though. That particular joke. Otherwise, remember, you're talking to flying monkey demons out there, eh? And not all of them are going to get the Kate of Gaia trans G Ender thing, okay? Phonics and stuff. They won't get that. Won't get any of that stuff. I'll tell you, it sorts out all the anti-whites, I'll show you the list of game piece actions that I have as shields against demons, okay? There's going to be those that hit Protestants. There's going to be those that hit the Irish. There's going to be those that hit trannies. There's going to be those that just fucking hate me anyway, just because I tell the truth. right? They're going to hate me because I can play songs, and they're going to hate me because I can do this and I can do that and do all the other things. Everyone loves to hate a fucking winner. So I made myself very, 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 very hateful to demons. Have you noticed? You know, there'll be sexists, there'll be racists, there'll be genderists, there'll be KKKers, there'll be fucking Black Panther, there'll be fucking Mujahideen, the Islams, oh my God, hit the Christians, and fuck, of course, the Zionists, Jews, and the rest of them fucking Jew baggers, you know, Jew baggers. The ones that think they're a religion, chosen or something, those fucking wankers that bought that lie, yeah, they'd sooner be lighting a fucking labia menorah candle set of sticks instead of lighting their own fires within. They think that's going to replace it, you know. But they'll be worshiping these hunks of fucking golden calf right to the grave coming up shortly. Okay. Oh yeah, I've made it very easy. This is the game. In a world filled with hate, I have a hard time with that word. English, you know, this Canadian thing and hate. See, that you know, that feels right to me, but it doesn't sound right to you, does it? I don't fucking hate anybody. I can't do that. I just can't. I'll tell you what I do hate, though. I fucking hate the actions. I hate the intentional hurts. That's what I hate. It's called evil. Okay? So in order to destroy evil, I got to play the role of becoming one of the, if not the most hated fucking cunt on the air. Everywhere I go. You want to talk about an open heart? Hate me all you want. Give it your best shot. Because here's the thing. If you hate me, then you're hate itself. So I can see you. And you won't get past this Kate, will you? Look at you guys. Losing the hate for the Kate. Just because. And look what you've endured. Look at how strong you are, will you? Will you please finally look how strong you are? The fucking barrage I can throw out of what would seem to be hate. It's just hating the actions and the demons and the words and the spells and the lies and the cheating and the fucking all of it. That's what I hate, not you. Oh, I've said that for a long time, very long time. Like I said, leave me out of it. Hate the hate for what the hate is. Remember, good and evil, creation is all these things. Both love and hate, you see. Hate is the heart of consciousness. Rabbit. Okay. Good trick, eh? Who the fuck would believe that? I'll tell you who would believe that. Not a single soul. Because only the soul will know the truth when they hear it. Regardless of it coming out of an Irish tranny mouthy cunt. Kitty bit slapping and all. And Ryan, you're so sweet. You worry too much, love. It's alright, I know your heart. You couldn't lie if you fucking tried. Besides, apparently we're related. You know, Eunice Bloom, Ryan Bloom. Oh, look, we're in full bloom. Oh, the brothers Bloom. Queen of Hearts. I called the card right at the beginning of the movie. Funny that, isn't it? It's a true story, too. Plays out in real time, Hollywood and all. Okay, so good game, guys. Fucking sure didn't tell you they wouldn't fucking believe me. Tell a demon straight to its face and it still won't fucking believe you. What the fuck? Some crazy mouthy tranny. What the fuck does she know? Doesn't matter all the things that she's shown and done. Fuck that. No, there's something about me you can't get past. And I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. I know what it is. The thing you can't get past me is the truth. Because it stares back at you, doesn't it? In all forms, across this planet. And the gifts that you give in terms of these barrages I speak of, there's a true fucking warrior. You know, I survived a kitty, bitch slap, free T-shirt right there moment, okay? Yeah, live to tell the tale. And what a fucking tale you are, eh? Certain to tell you. You're starting to believe me now that you're actually all that in a bag of fucking chips. I keep telling you are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's as long as the stars still shine, I will never let you down. The stars, that's you. The 7 stars of the Psi stars that shine so bright in you, having connected those 7 little dots, those 7 little dwarfs, and turned them into fucking Snow White herself. You. The true story. Because you are the only true story I know. I can talk to you and have your true story told to me. No third party interloping. Just you and me, all of us here, one-on-one, every single time. Whether it's one-on-one, it's always one-on-one here. When I'm talking or someone else is, you're hearing. So that's one-on-one with you. Whether you're talking or listening, it's still one-on-one. But don't go one-on-one with me. Capiche? Because then I'll think that you think it's all about you. And I'll go into quick, fluffy, self-correct mode for you. If you capiche. Beautiful lesson from that last night. Bird. Go ahead, flip me one. I love it when you do. I flip you one right back. It's the way it works. But look at you, able to withstand and pass through this, all of the things. Like, oh my God, look at the things that you've had to pass through just to sit here at this table. And you wonder why I enjoy bringing gems to this table? Well, you're the ones that give them. I just give them back, all polished up like. Because only your true story, only your life experience. Here, go ahead and try this. This fucked them right up. Go ahead. Mike McLean did. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah? Yeah, fucking certain to tell you it works. Yeah, I know, it's funny as hell. Miracles and stuff, I know. Yeah, but, you know, you're not going to know that until you do it, until you experience it for yourself. And I know it's scary. I know the boogeyman's been very, very frightful. I've been walking around like babes in Toyland here. And they've given you all sorts of adult things to do that you weren't quite ready for. You know? Things like fucking and getting wasted and shit like that. That's all grown-up stuff that you weren't quite ready for. You know, kind of jumped that maturity. We didn't do the in between, you know, the teens. We kind of skipped the adolescent years, you see. It's almost like it was erased, eh? You kind of get that feeling sometimes? Yeah. I used to think it was great because I was able to stay up past 8 o'clock at night. I thought that was awesome. I was starting to feel all grown up and everything. Oh my. It's dark out and everything. And I'm still up. And then I remember 9 o'clock. Oh my God. Midnight. Oh, what a peach. You know, I remember the summer where you could play hide and seek with your friends until the streetlights come on. Then you had to make your way home. We were never far from home anyway. We like playing things like Curbsies, if you've ever played that. It's a fun game to play. Entertain ourselves for hours. I had the forest and the river and oh yeah. All sorts of things to do. Didn't have those silly little Game Boys and Nintendo cubes and stuff, right? Xboxes, Lifebox, you know, little lives in a box. You know, we didn't have all that stuff. We didn't have really knee pads or elbow pads or helmets when we just threw on the old metal roller skates that you clamped to your fucking shoes. No, we didn't have that. And we got a boo-boo. We just kind of went and put a Band-Aid on it, cried our tears, and got a kiss from mom or dad or whatever, and we were on our way again. You know, on a good day, you could look like an Egyptian mummy. Yeah. Going through the actual trials and tribulations of life, exploring for the first time in a vast world of timelessness that suddenly became scheduled. And the only thing that got that didn't get scheduled in your existence was you. You got scheduled right out of your existence. All Roman calendar like. Roman candles, TNT. Someone stole your power, kids. But then, hey, we had to round up all the demons, right? We got them in one little wormwood. Earth. Earth is wormwood. People think it's coming from space. It's Earth. All the little worms burrowing into her, the dumbs. Can you see the heartworm that we've got here, the wormwood? They would do anything, those woods. The wormwood? Would you? The wormwood. Squiggly little earthworm. Kind of wondered, what end of the worm is the face and what end is the asshole? Because when you cut them in half, like a starfish, they can go on living. Worms, yeah. They eat the dead. You're feeding the worms, the wormwood. And of course you use worms to catch fish, all Piscean-like of you. Worm to catch the worm, to eat the worm. Don't forget there's worms in the fish, especially if there's been too much heat in the summer. Lake Nipissing. Yeah, get little worms in the fish. You catch some nice fish, and as soon as you started to... Back in the day, clean the fish and notice that very little of it's edible because it's all riddled with fucking worms. Water's too warm. It's a hot summer. There's your wormwood. Legal name is your wormwood. That's the wormwood of your soul. Feel a revelation coming on. How about you kids? You too, huh? Somebody thought of it. Let's go to Revelation 12, I think it was. 11 or 12. See what it has to say about wormwood there. Funny how wormwood's already here, eh? See, that's the thing. Everyone thinks something's coming or something's been. Everything's now. But then if you're not in the stream of consciousness, you'll be caught in the will-be-was game. You'll be caught in the now and then, which is then, now, then, now, then, now, constantly in a circle. Ouroboros, dragon eating its own tail, but it's somebody else's, you see. It's not your tale at all. It's not your story. It's somebody else's idea of you. So you might want to get the right idea of yourself. If you're using a legal name or think you are one at all, this is the bitter waters. The Revelations is all about the legal name fraud. If you haven't fucking noticed. Some of you have. People teaching the Bible don't really know this, though. That's why I guess, go figure, some mouthy fucking tranny giving Bible lessons, all doing churchy Sunday sermon type stuff. Yeah, who the fuck would believe that, eh? Who the fuck would believe that? This Sunday, Kate of Gaia giving a sermon on the Lord Jesus Christ at the Our Lady of the Holy Ejaculate Tabernacle. That kind of shit. I know, I can feel you giggling. You see what I'm talking about? You wonder why Bill Donahue doesn't come on the air with me. I'm sure I scare the shit out of him, but I love him. I love him dearly. I love him so much. Just fucking with you, Bill. Is that your last bill and testament? Are you good to go this time? I thought so. I see your green light from here, hon. If you only knew the words you were saying, really knew them, oh, you'd scare yourself. You're beautiful. I just love it because everything I see is, oh, look how fucking right and totally wrong you are at the same time. I know you think you're right from the literal perspective, and you're really close, but you're still caught in the allegory. You kind of need to pencil that out, you know. Let's find wormwood. Okay. I just thought it'd be interesting, seeing as we're dancing around Revelations and all, because I fucking love this. Jesus Christ, I love this. What? I am truth. I love this. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. I don't use a legal name. What Lord you talking about? The light or dark? Oh, you haven't chosen yet. I landed long ago. I even have, in the old world, I have the landed immigrant status. No more, no less. Fucking funny that, eh? Oh, Jesus. I wish you could see the game from this point of view. You'd laugh your head off and cry at the same time. Great sadness looking at just life destroying itself. It's only the bliss that balances out that insanity. Good thing I can actually get myself to the bliss. I don't need to worry about anybody else taking care of that for me. I just live there. Not 12. Let's go to 11. Have a look. And I do hope you have fun, at least, you know, putting up with me. I mean, that's really it. I mean, you got to put up with me, right? So might as well make it at least a little bit entertaining, yeah? Is that fair? I think that's fair. You know? Well, Jesus, kid, if I have to put up with your fucking mouth and your attitude, oh my, gee, Lord, you better make me laugh. Okay, well, I'll do my best, fucker. Anyway, I'm having a Willem Dafoe moment here. Oh, he was just dead on in that movie, the first one. And the second, he shows up later. You guys should actually watch them from the anagogic, and you'll see a beautiful story unfold. Yep. Where are we? Just looking for wormwood here. Here, I'll check in Skype in case somebody's a little faster than me. Yeah, I know. Weren't those fun days? I love those days. Those were the days, my friend. Thought they'd never end. You know the song, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I love that. It was a hit when I was growing up. Fuck off, I'm old. Get over it. I'm infinite, bitch. I know the alpha. Omega? What, do I look like I eat eggs? Oh, on occasion I'll have an egg salad sandwich. Nothing wrong with eating a little bit of chicken menstruation. It's not like it's living anyway. Like the apple you ate, you think it's living. It's all dead. I choose not to kill actual consciousness, you know? Sentient stuff. You know, cows that can cry, and pigs that can squeal, and lambs that sound like babies when they're being killed. They do. They sound like little babies when you kill them. Silence of the Lambs, you know. You think this shit's made up, do you? Well, guess who's making it up? It ain't me. I'm exposing it for what it is. Still looking for that old wormwood. I think it'll fit lovely. What do you think? I do. I just got a feeling. I just do. There it is, wormwood. Fucking right it does. And the truths became wormwood. Legal name. Oh yeah, right there. And the name of the star, you, the star, it's called wormwood. You got a wee infection going on? You got some heartworm there? Little worms going in and out of you? What, do you think you're in the fucking grave or what? That's, well, you know what it is. You throw a body in the ground, it's worm food. Are you walking worm food? Legal name says you're walking worm food because you got the wormwood in you. Yeah, so there, it's right here. And the name of the star is called wormwood, and the third part of the waters became worm. Oh, there's the third that fell from heaven. Fuck, just the third. Sure. Well, you know, hey, just saying. And many men died of the waters. Oh, yeah, this truth fucking kills them. Sometimes literally. You know, cops and buses. Literally, yeah. What do you expect? Her mom was one of the fucking politicians in the shithole of the hexed intent elf land called Guelph, Throat Noise, Ontario. Yeah, the fucking Royal City itself. Why? Because the Dutch royal family came and stayed there during World War II. Fucking pampered wee babies, aren't they? Or is it because of all the tulip bulbs that were sent from Holland in gratitude? Oh, they have the big windmill there too. I know. I know the city quite well. The Sonic Lodge and all. And all their little connections, like the Gilchrist Funeral Home. Mum and Dad had to make a last stop there. Funny that, eh? There you have it. Let's carry on. I think that's fun. It's Revelation 7. Go figure. Whew. Oh, sorry, it's Revelation 8. Sorry, I was at the bottom. It looks like it was just... Yeah, go to 7. That was what I was reading. Self-correct moment. The infinite chapter, even. Well, life work 2, 7, right? And when he had opened the 7th seal, that's you finally waking up to this, there was silence in heaven about the space of half an hour. Oh, yeah. It's about half an hour. You kind of sit back in fucking woeness. Sometimes you're lucky and it's longer. Sometimes you just like whoa it and it's not quite, but it's about the space of about half an hour, yeah. I seem to recall that being about right on. Oh, it's a breathless thing, right? So you kind of have to catch your breath when you see this. It's that magical, yes. But use a legal name. You'll never figure it out. Don't worry. I came here all dressed for the part. You guys said, I fucking told you. Sure didn't I fucking tell you? Sitting around. Remember that? Remember that sitting around? Nah, fuck you. Lucifer, we've tried every trick in the fucking book. That's one smart fucking cookie. But I'll tell you, there's one thing he fucking will laugh at. We'll think, what the fuck? Here, let's do the tranny thing. Full blown this time. We'll load up the cart. The Key Row T. Drag that fucking horse all the way to hell. Yeah. I sure don't tell you it'd work. Told you he wouldn't fucking believe this. The demon will never believe this. You can tell the demon until it's blue in the fucking face. It'll never believe this. Shouldn't have fucking tell you. And here we are. Oh, and I saw the 7 angels which stood before God, and to them were given 7 trumpets. Start tooting, kids. That's you, the 7th son of the 7th son. You got your 13 going on, your 49er. Gold rush. I don't know, Alaska. Yeah. Tag, you're it. Tag, prod. Jew them right down, will you? What do they call them? Yeah, fucking jihad them. Jihad and Jew them right down. Get all cheap on their ass. Get all Scottish, Dutch, Chinese, East Indian on their fucking rumps. Oh, if I was talking about getting drunk, I'd mention the Irish, wouldn't I? No, we've done with the drinking. We've been drunk. The drunkenness of this horror. Too long. That's why we're a little pissed. Irish, you know, it's kind of a fire-ish thing. Fire-ish? No. Pure fire, bitch. So there you go. 3, and another angel came and stood at the altar having a golden censer. That's Kitty at the door going, oh, fuck, you've got ID. I know you. Nice fucking try. You couldn't get past me on Earth. You won't get past me here. There we go. Wormwood. Aye, there's a... What the fuck are you doing there? Are you supposed to be checking ID with the rest of us, you fucking slacker? You know, that kind of thing. And the angel took the censer and filled it. Oh, sorry, let's finish that one first. Another angel, well, might as well just jump right to the fillet, right? And yeah, case fill file that one. And another angel came and stood at the altar having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense. Oh, my. Little pissed, are we? Little Irish incensed? That he should offer it with the prayers of all saints. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. upon the golden altar which was before the throne. Oh yeah, the blood of the saints, my loves. Soon. And the smoke of the incense, oh, that fire, which came with the prayers of the saints and sent it up before God, truth out of the angel's hand. Angel of death. Hi. I'd like to introduce you to the angel of death. Hi. You see it? That's you. It's me. And the angel took the censer and filled it with the fire of the altar, those that were burned upon it, and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake. Well, it usually gets a bit noisy. You put all those genies in the same fucking... Well, they're going to squirm a wee bit, all one. And the seven angels which had the seven prepared themselves to sound. Time. The first angel sounded mingled with blood. Oh, the blood, the sight of the truth, spits upon you like fucking hailstones. And the earth and the third part of the trees was burnt up, and grass was burnt up. I guess the grass. Trees, and as it were a great mountain burning. The third part of the sea became blood. Lots of red there. 9 creatures which had light. The third part of the ships were destroyed, obliterated, forever. So the legal names those are. You know that third? 33 and a third. Christ and the third. Slow down a little bit. You've been listening too fast. And the third sounded thirds, turds, and burning as it were upon the ribbons of waters. That's you, lovies. You're the comet. You are the 17 star tarot. Not that comet. Your worm. I'll show him that. Sure will. My glitching out here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like my Skype. Yeah, Skype. Damn. Not even sure if you can hear me right now. Oh, okay, thanks. All right, well, listen, I'm just going to toss a tune on. We've got 7 minutes, 33 seconds to roll over. 347-637-3265, and, of course, BTR listener 027. Let's take it hometown, shall we, girls? All about the truth again. Here we go. I'll be right back. Formula 409, 4 minutes, 9 seconds. Oh, look at that. Time to clean up.
Making rowdy music, playing all the stages.
we go. Yep, just got back to the board again too. So get the mics open. Yeah, I did the call out, and no one had put their hand up for a few minutes, so I just kind of went off to Revelations, and yeah, I can't see the board when I do that. Let me just finish off Revelations. Not sure how much actually got across the airwaves there, but whatever. It went across consciousness. It's all good. Just talking about the third part that you see, that's the fallen third, okay? Anyone ever hear the expression, Jesus said it, if you're into that guy, okay? Truth or rebel, love him. If thine eye be single, your body will fill with light, okay? And everyone's been talking about the third eye. I mean, I was there too, right? Thinking, nah, there's more to it than that. Because it's just, well, it wasn't there yet. I know that because I can see that from being here now. It's a different story, okay? When thine eye be single, and your I, yourself, will never be I while you are attached to another idea of yourself that isn't you at all. And a whole world is built around it. Family, mortgages, homes and cars, trucks, oh my, lions, tigers, and bears. You will never, guys, I got shit going, but I was talking about the other night. Yeah, yeah, it's think about in Revelations that regards to third, going to roll over in about a year long. They'll survive tonight. Because when we go to roll over, the show drops. So anyway, just to let you know, read Revelations knowing that the third, you, Christ, and the third. It's playing. Yeah, still breaking it, is it? I'm nailing it. Yeah. Because well, I don't care if the world's ready for it or not. Here it comes. Fuck, the world wasn't ready for Kate of Guy. Are you kidding me? That was the whole point of it. Sure to fucking tell you it'd work. Oh, Kate, no one's going to fall for that tranny trick. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, let's throw a few other little clues together. Let's do it on the Magna Carta. I know a perfect plan. So I put together this really neat plan with the rest of you. I thought I'll come in at 8:40 a.m., June 15th, 1964. Complete opposite, like the clue of clues, all the clues that you need, initials that are truth itself, Kiro T, music. We'll give you all the goods. Oh my God, talk about packing a purse. Fuck's sakes, I'm just dumping my purse out for everybody. Here, help yourself. It's all there. You can't miss it. And that's all. And you'll never know the third eye, the true self, until you lose the legal name. If thine eye be single, then, and only then will your body fill with light, truth. Then you'll see what the fuck it is we're talking about. Then you go, oh, I should have listened sooner. Yeah, you're missing out. Oh well, hell of a ride. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've actually got a circular fractal right around the outside. It's like looking into consciousness with a pair of binoculars right now. It's pretty cool. Feel something coming in the air, can you? Yeah, interesting. Have to try some. Have to do some of that whiskey tasting, Chris. That fine. You don't mix Coke with this whiskey. Whiskey, not the literal whiskey. You know what I mean. I know Chris knows what I mean. And some of you that actually know me know exactly what I mean because you were able to connect a couple of dots all by yourself. See, look how smart you are. Lucifer thought he was clever. Look at you. Oh, my. Anyway, I'm not even sure if we're still in the air. I'll just go back and check. I wanted to finish. Yeah, let me finish off Revelations here while I've still got Skype. And the third angel sounded it, and there fell a great star from heaven. Hey, you, truther, right? The light of heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. Oh, yeah. Don't they just love us? And the name of the star is called Wormwood. Yes, it is. You're there to show the light on all the wormwood, legal namers. Evil itself, demons and whatnot. And the third part of the waters became wormwood. Yeah, well, the ones that can't handle the truth will never have it, because this is pure poison to them. And many men died of the waters, a third of them actually, because they were made bitter. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten. Well, there you go. Life itself, in the illusion of it, in the reflection, right? The reflection of your life being reflected out from a demon that's parasiting you. That's the third part, the third that have fallen of the sun that is smitten. And a third part of the moon. There's the reflection, living in the reflection of truth, not the truth itself. And the third part of the stars. Well, that's the fires that the embers that they kept burning as a result of stealing the soul and life from you. So as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. That's pretty good cleaning up as far as I can see. 8:13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, the wormwooders. You know, the ones that dig holes and dumbs and bunkers and burrow into the ground and mine for silver and mine for gold and mine for this and mine for that. It's mine, everywhere with these fucking wankers, isn't it? Mine. Did you put a claim on that mine? Well, it's mine. What the fuck do you expect? It's mine. Uh-huh. By reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. Fuck, you ain't seen nothing yet, apparently. I'll go with that. Like a good surprise. Creation rocks. Always a good surprise from creation. Well, it depends on what creation side you're living on, Humpty. Are you still playing with all the king's horses and all the king's horse says? Whore creators? Yeah? All the king's menaces? Well, that's the wrong side, kids. I hear something. Yay, someone's actually there. Hi. Have you had fun? Has it been fun tonight? Mics are open, guys. You might want to open your mics on your end. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure why you put your hands up, but then it's been a while, so I'll take that part of it.
Yeah, brilliant, Katie.
Hey,
can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, Chris over here.
How are you?
Yeah, me. How's it going?
Oh, just having a great old time.
Well, listening in there.
Yeah. I've
better late than never, eh?
Yeah. Am I getting the point across? Okay, you think?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. No, I want, because I'm trying different ways of doing this, right? I'll swing around here and see if this works. You know, this kind. So I need the feedback. It's pretty clear though, isn't it? Like in a very literal sense, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just want to be sure it's right there.
It's sort of mental overload most of the time.
Yeah, you should try living in this fucking head.
No. You can keep.
No, I know it's all good. It's all good. I love it. I love when I could dance. Thank you. Yeah, sure. They wouldn't fall for this one, eh? They wouldn't fall. Okay, we're not gonna fall for it. It's a tranny thing. Yeah. You would never do that. Want to fucking bet?
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, we're the creative ones. Remember?
Yes. Yeah, we've been wasting it, haven't we?
Not me. I fucking got this sassy little summer on today. It's nice. I like it. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll play the literal game with everybody. You watch. What do you need me to be? I'll be literal for you, okay? But I'm still going to hammer your head with truth. But you won't hear it, but I'm still intending it. You'll feel it. Literal.
Yes. Yes, indeed. It don't even have to be vocal at this end and connected to you to actually hear that.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It really is.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, it's scary kind of fun for a start, but.
Well, here I went for a look. Drives the demons crazy. What do you think?
It
makes them go wild.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, quite amazing. Yeah, it's just you just don't know what to say when you see it.
I know.
There's nothing to say.
Nature of the game. It's not something you can put in words. It takes a lot of words to put it there, but you still can't put it in words. You really can't put this in words. You can only show you the door to walk through, and when you walk through, you go, you know what, Kate, just like you can't really put this in words, can you? No, it's nothing you can put in words. It's just a thing you know. It's a nature. That's the nature of the game right there.
Yes.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, you just feel it. That's it.
You just know it.
You know it.
You don't know what it is, but you just know it. You know what I'm talking about. You see, this is it. This is how long I waited to be able to say this to not only the first but so many.
Too long.
When I say this to you, you know exactly what the fuck I'm saying, and I haven't said a word, but you know, don't you?
Yes.
You know. You're in on the joke. You're in on the joke.
Yes. Yeah, it's just not nice being on the outside of a joke, is it?
Oh, well, hey, we had to consent to being the monkey in the middle, right? So, hey, guess what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we kicked the bale right out of the park here, That's like kicking a little bale around. That's why they call it football, right?
It's like you were saying. You got to feel it. You can't explain it. And when you said that, I went like, yeah, that's it. You can tell everybody. You can tell everybody everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Here. I'll show you what happened. Here we are sitting around the fucking table, right? Okay. Here we got this thing that there's no way we can really put it in the words, and oh, I know. Let's get little fucking Kitty to do it. She'll do it. She'll do everything. Yeah. Now you know what kind of fucking job I got because now you see it. Go ahead, explain it to somebody. Knock yourself out. Spend about 7 years on the air to do it.
Yeah. Because if I look at myself, I heard it and I felt it. My head said no way, but my heart said yes.
You got it. Oh yeah, Demon hates. Oh, listen, hi.
Oh yeah, that's Blazel.
Hello,
baby doll. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day here, and I thought, well, I'd come outside to avoid all the noise that's usually happening in the box that we live in, and everybody followed me out.
Well, truth is very magnetic. You have a very magnetic personality, What? Seriously, you do. Yeah, seriously, you do.
I guess it's got its advantages and disadvantages, though.
Oh, it's hilarious,
Yeah, but it's gorgeous. I wouldn't be without them, these kids.
Oh yeah, it's already done. See, that's the thing, It's already done.
Yeah.
Good grab. Nice net you have there. Well caught.
Thank you.
Good fisher of men, not fisher, a crack of men. Good fisher of men. That's what J-Boy was talking about. Cast your net to the right. Walk on the right. Mm-hmm. All those that you walk on the right that may not be there, you bring in that net with you. That's why you cast it. It's 153 fish, 9 consciousness itself, and all those in your benevolent consciousness are captured in that moment of saving you. The power of you. You want to save the world? Well, I'll tell you what. How about you start with your own fractal first?
Absolutely, yeah.
That fractal is connected to mine anyway, and you will save the world by saving yourself. Know thyself, Christian. What are you, Christian culture? Oh, that was Fletcher. Wait a minute. Something like that, Yeah, Blythe. Yeah. Breath. Captain Breath. Blythe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Mutiny on the Bounty, indeed, don't you think? Yeah. This is funny that Captain Breath made his sorry ass back and hung a bunch of them, too, eh? Talk about... And who was the bad guy in that? It's the captain. Hey, guys, you signed on. Shut up. Just do your job and suck it up until the minute. Then you can sign off the ship you signed on. Oh, don't worry. We'll hunt you down, Sandwich Islands, and make a meal out of you. Easter Island, make an egg out of you. Oh, yeah. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I should do an anecdote on the Mutiny on the Bounty. It's
get my second name.
What's that?
Get my second name. It's Alistair.
Captain himself, huh? Look at you, Alistair. There's no creepy crawlies around you, though. I know that. You're not creepy crawly. Yeah. Bunch of sorcery. Yeah, see, they got in the wrong game, those guys. They bought into it.
Oh, me too. I did too.
Well, no, not to the level Alistair Crowley did. No. They exposed all the wrong stuff and the right stuff at the same time in the mirror. You know? That's the thing is you don't play around with creation. You play around with creation. You know?
Exactly.
See?
Getting a bit dangerous when you do that, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing is, I know when someone, you know what I'm talking about. You can't say it, but you know what? I know when someone knows that because I can say that, and you get it. And I didn't change anything but the tone.
And like Mum used to say, dicing with death.
They'll dice and slice you into little cubes, little legal namer cubes, on a piece of paper here, a contract there, a license up over there, and on it goes. And it's all shredded.
Put you through the shredder.
Oh yeah, well if you let them, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, I say it very tongue in cheek. I'm lucky. I'm a real quick study. But that's one of the things that I've always been a very quick study of anything. Just boom, there it is.
You know what? I sort of noticed that. You know.
Well, again, and this is from a very literal perspective of trying to stay ahead of the monkeys. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of wind in the background. There was, there was a lot of jumping. I'm talking kind of like I was dancing to stay ahead of it.
It's getting a bit windy here. I'll mute out for a while.
Okay, no worries. No worries, bud.
Yep.
Cheers. It's all right. It was out of sheer necessity. Again, that being one of the little tools, apparently, of being, I can't even really. Sorry, I just scanned the whole life thing. I'll condense this into a segment of it. It's really hard to put this into words. The only way they really put it is perfect timing in the speed it was going, where I was able to just stay ahead of it. Just stay ahead of it until it all came crashing down on Feb 11, 2012, right? But that was the ultimate moment. That's when I knew I hit it right on the head because everything at that moment was stripped from me. I was stripped clean. Literally. Stripped clean. Everything. Pride, dignity, anything I had in family, anything I had in stuff. Raped and fucking pillaged completely at that moment. I remember it. I was there. I felt the absolute oneness of separation. Complete and utter separation from all that is. and all that I could believe in and all that I could trust. And in that blinding moment, there's only one thing I could find. In all of the chaos, there was only one thing I could find that I could trust, and that was me. That's it. No magic formula. No 12-step program. No books to read. Nothing but me. Many of you have experienced that moment. I would hazard to say all of you at some point, to one degree or another. To feel the absolute loss of it all, and I mean the absolute loss of everything that mattered in my world. There's others out there that have been through that. That absolute sense of rip and strip. For doing the right thing in this hell. Interesting. So these are the contrasted mirrors where you don't go, why me? You go, I was doing the right, and walking the right direction. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I was trying to stop these crimes, and of course, all of that stuff as we went through it was, showed how we were screwing. I was screwing myself and helping others do it too, with remedies and you name it. And then, of course, January 13th, 2012, out came the Denic Ultimatum Reviro Verum Fiat Justitia Ruat Salem, which really pretty much culminates everything for me right now. You must stand in truth, justice be done, though the heavens may fall. And the heavens did fall, a third of it. And you can see that third that has fallen as the wormwood legal name, worshippers, clingers of this reality. The ignorant that don't know don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Leave them in the ignorance is bliss. They'll go through whatever experience it is they go through as that part of consciousness. If you want to call it suffering on behalf of heaven, okay, whatever. Saves us the bother. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. You got your role in consciousness. Those points of view have theirs. Let it be. And just be. Get the word out. This falls very quickly on deaf ears. And it's as simple as showing someone, do you obey the laws? And if they answer yes, and I said, well, I'm going to tell you one you're breaking you didn't know. And it's how you've been getting screwed out of everything. Taxes, raped and pillaged, told that it's going here when it's all lies and all the rest of it. The only law they don't want you to obey is a legal name. They don't want you to obey fraud. Hidden. They don't want you to obey contract infringement. Hidden. They don't want you to obey every crime. Hidden in one. There's one, there it is. All the baskets in one egg. Legal name fraud. And it's very simple. Someone says, you got some ID? He says, no, I obey the law. What? You see the difference? See the mirror on that one? Identification? No, I obey the law. and you are obeying creation's law and the mimic of creation's law called man-made, designed to enslave. And you turn the slave into the master, and the master into the slave. Their choice. You made the rules, you obey them. That's what it says. Those who make the laws must obey the laws. Okay. I will not commit legal name fraud felonies any longer. Knowingly or unknowingly. And since you made it a fraud and a felony, the fraud is revealed, you are now double jeopardy. You can't get charged for the same crime twice, guys. You know who the real guilty party is. It ain't you. Not from that point. You are up until that point, until you decide that, wait a minute, I'm going to start getting the word out and helping everybody else on the planet stop getting raped and stop the murders of the children and pedophiles raping them and all the rest of it. Isn't it wonderful hearing a sweet little voice like that, yes? Inspires me. And I'm glad you cared as much about my children as you do your own, in the same way I care as much about yours as my own. Thank you. That's the head nod, thank you. That's the acknowledgement, thank you. Shared gratitude, thank you. Where we know that thanks isn't required, but we're just polite. It's just a courtesy now. Thank you. It really is that simple. So there you go. How many more ways you want to be able to tell people? It's really simple. Anyone that's using legal identification, knowing or unknowingly in the commission of fraud, is by omission committing fraud and guilty as charged in full condition of dishonor. Go ahead, go near a courtroom. Be an idiot. Go near a courtroom when you have all the tools available to you. Loseaname.com, creativegaiaWordpress.com. Go to the essays page and read all of it. Don't be fucking texting me, which one do I use, Kate? Because if you're doing that, you're still asking me to, you got pins for the diapers at your place? I'm fucking clean out here. I've used up all the diaper pins and diapers I could ever fucking dream of ever using. I ran out of those long ago. You're going to have to change your own diapers. You're going to have to use your own diaper pins. Okay? It's there. Read it. If you really want it, you will. And if you don't really want it, you're just looking for another replacement for, a different, whore to fuck and cock to suck, all at the same time. I'm not it. I mean, I can be it, but I'm not it. You say? It's a tranny thing. We can kind of flip, It's a choice thing. Would I? Wouldn't I? Well, lots of worm would here, so how about worm wouldn't? Put the squiggly little worm away that's writing all over the pages and inking the place up. Yeah, it's always a really nice smell when they come out of the ground in the rain. That disgusting, ugh. Pretty blind, those things, too, aren't they? All it is with them is one straight hole right through, in one end, out the other. When you cut them in half, one of them grows a new mouth, and the other one grows a new asshole. So which end's which? Does it really matter? Wormwood? That's shit in and shit out, right? Computer, garbage in, garbage out. No, it's time to defrag, defragment yourself. If thine eye, self, be single, no legal name and meat stick identity aspect, and just get rid of it. When thy eye is single, when you see this, then you won't know how to explain it, but then your body will fill with light, truth. And again, not something you can put in words. It's just a thing, True story. And how many more ways can I come up with a different way of having the same show every single night for the last how many years? Apparently it's really interesting, though. What is it that's interesting? Because you hear things here that you don't hear anywhere else. Because you've never really taken a good look at anything at all. You've just glanced at it, saw one point of view of it, and moved on. No, here we take a walk right around the mountain, all through the valleys and every branch of every tree and every rock as we climb this mountain, every square millimeter of it. under scrutiny, all the way to the top. Well, how do you expect to see a mountain unless you build it completely? And that's all we've done. And that's all that's happening here at this table is, oh, here, I found this really cool little rock on this face of the mountain, and you need to see it. And you go over, oh, yes, we did need, now it fits, yeah, there, that piece of rock fits in the mountain right there. Now it's a bigger picture. I can see more of the mountain now. And really, it's a molehill. It's just fucking molehill underfoot. Just give it a kick. Modus operandi of Lucifer consciousness. What does a mole do? Well, it digs. It's another wormwood, isn't it? Where do rabbits go? Well, they dig holes in the ground too, don't they? Groundhogs. Yeah, divers and all. What else? Worms. All sorts of creepy crawlies. Spiders, snakes. What else? Wolves. Yeah, they dig into the ground. Dogs. You don't see many cats doing that. You might see them, digging around in a litter box, covering the shit so the dog doesn't eat it, but the dog rifles through it anyway and eats it anyway. I mean, a bear doesn't dig into the ground, but it goes into a cave ready-made, kind of thing. They call them dens. If you want the dens of the wolves and the bears and the snakes and the spiders and the centipedes and the moles and the worms, all you have to do is go into the den of inequity. Courtrooms, churches, government buildings, schools, any of the prefabricated concepts of institutions. Institute, which means no standing, shun, also means withstanding, shun. Well, it has to be both, right? It has to be what it is and what it isn't at the same time. That's a singularity. It's a really neat paradox, isn't it? When you start seeing the singularity for what it is, it's beautiful. It's the most stable thing you'll ever feel. That's a better sun, better star to orbit around, don't you think? That's what I thought. But here we are, years into this, talking about the same thing. Lose the name, win the game. Do you remember the good old days when it was just a catchphrase? Now it's a catch-22 phrase. The damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, here, I'll show you the catch-22 of the legal name. Well, you're damned if you use it. You're breaking every law in the book. And damned if you don't. Oh, well, how do I see? So don't keep questioning one side of the coin when you know what the other one is. You see them, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But here's the neat part about that. When you finally do, you realize that you're not damned at all. Because damned if you do, damned if you don't is catch-22. Singularity is not damned at all because you figure it out. You can't have one. You can't have one. Yeah. You can't have one without the other. So you have to see the other and choose which you worm would do and what you worm wouldn't worm wouldn't do. Worm would do, worm wouldn't do. Okay? What's your little worm doing? Worm food. Meat stick. You'll find the human body reacts very quickly to your own thought of lifting your arm. Now, yeah. How about picking up a pen? Ink? No. But if you do, who was in control of your hand? Oh, the demon was. You thought it was you. Because you would never do that. Demon? Fucking right. Word of a sign. Give us something to fucking sign here. I've got an ink somewhere. I'm a wee squid. Wee octopus. Get my tentacles and suction cups on everything and hide in a cave and change colors and all the rest of it. Oh, you made me ink. I'll tell you what, when you get this, I'll tell you who does the fucking inking around me. And it ain't me. It's generally in the sign of a and a fucking trail of shooting mud in your shorts, inking. Yeah, the system shits itself. Well, I don't know why I'd be worried about it. They're all wearing diapers anyway. Figuring someone else's. There it is. Look, you shit your diapers. Hey, you have to. I ain't fucking changing it for you. Smell to the high fucking heavens. Didn't you see the Boondock Saints? Fucking specialized Speedo pink fucking swimming trunks that he shit in. Look good on you, girlfriend. Yeah, and Katie gave you a right fucking bitch slap in the arse, didn't she? Eunice Bloom. That's just what I do, right? As you can't see. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt there.
You're not interrupting. How are you, my love? Oh, my goodness, good to hear from you.
Yeah, it's been a while. I inked myself the other day.
Oh, whatever. You didn't ink you. Who'd you ink? And let's show you how you screwed the beast. Come on, hit me.
Well, I've been developing some talent with the blacksmithing art. So there's a young lady that wanted me to bring some stuff to her store so she can display and get some patrons or whatever. So
here's a question
after all my items were,
Here, I have a question. Now that I know exactly what you're doing, good idea, because you need to share that art. And there's probably going to be some demons around, or soon to not be demons around. They would probably flow some life force to that, because you're using not only your gifts to sustain yourself, but to get the word out. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, there you go. Then what the fuck are you worried about? Ink away. Inkers away. This is the Battle of Inkerman conquered. Okay, take off the fucking balaclava. You're not committing any crimes here. What are you looking for? A fucking Sevastopol Victoria Cross?
No. It was just funny the way everything's going down lately, and that's what I thought of right away when she asked me to sign a contract or whatnot for the items.
Oh yeah, whatever. They don't see. That's the thing is, here's what you're doing for them. You're doing them a favor because they don't fucking trust themselves. Okay. So what you're doing is you're going, oh, I know you don't trust yourself. I'll sign for that. Just, you feel better about it? No, I don't. Yeah. It's okay. I trust you. And you can trust me. I mean, hell, I brought the stuff in. You're the one holding it. So, why is there any... See, you're actually doing... What you're doing is you're saying, oh, it's okay. The boogeyman won't get you. So it's not an issue of trust on paper with you. You see the difference in the contract now? There isn't one. Because it's just obvious.
Well, the funny thing is, when I was signing it, I was reading all the the paperwork or the spellings, and I knew it had nothing to do with me, anyways.
Well, again, it's like chances are she hasn't read it either. So people just assume that there's black ink on something that looks very professional, like terms and conditions and agreements, and no one ever reads it. You ever read the fine print on a fucking contract? You should, as a publisher. It's really interesting. You learn a lot about how many fucking assholes there are on this planet trying to fuck you in every which way you can, and they didn't like the little amendments that I would do on these things. You can just imagine, eh? You thought I was... You think I'm good now with legal? You should have fucking seen me. You should have seen me in the most literal sense. Going through everything with a fine-tooth... Oh, there's a little twist on the word. Let's fuck that back over. In the literal contract, thinking it was real sense, But what you've done is by you doing that, is everything that's on it, you've actually blackened the entire page with truth. So make that your intent. If you're going to ink, okay, here's the seal of doom on everything on this paper that is illusion. Yeah, I'll sign that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, with the blacksmithing, it's pretty unique, so I can imagine there's not too many smiths around here, so I was thinking even if I refuse to sign, like, if she wants some unique stuff, she'd have to come.
Again, Phil, we've gone way past that, love.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, you don't guess, Right. No, I'm not. See, you got that little Klingon thing happening. People still have it. I get it. I feel it. It's not much, though. All right? You don't have to feel guilty, all right? That's what I'm telling you. Just stop it, will you? Stop it! Are you helping out? Are you fucking helping out? Yes?
Yeah, big time.
Okay, here's a question. Have I asked you to do anything specifically other than simply maybe just help out a wee bit?
No, you're right.
Well, then I guess the contract's kind of fulfilled, eh?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you worried about? You see, look, you can't contract with anything because of that. Because you're helping us out, yeah? You're helping you and us and the rest of us together collectively, yeah?
Yeah, I guess I'm just afraid of myself in the mirror.
Well, yeah, I guess so, you know? But there's no guessing about it. I'm just trying to make you less shy of yourself and the power you wield, that's all.
Well, thank you.
Oh, guys, I'm telling you, when we get back, you're going to fucking laugh at your movies. I'm going to have a right ride at mine. Oh, my fucking God. I was saying that last night. Geez, I wonder what I look like outside of me. You know? I'm stuck inside this meat stick, and I have no idea what I actually look like to anybody.
There you go.
Mirrors don't do it, and fucking photographs don't do it. You know, imagine, because you can look at someone and go, yeah, all of it. But you can't do that with yourself. You get a full-length mirror, and you get a visual, you know, but you don't have any real idea of size or scope or scale until you see yourself with someone in a photograph. Oh, fuck, I didn't think I was that tall. Oh, fuck, I didn't think I was that short. You know? That kind of stuff. So you guys are lucky I've never had a chance to actually see me from the outside point of view. You know, have a look at that. I get to see you, though. Ha ha. I can see you, all of you. You can't. I can see a point of view and a perspective that only I and everyone else but you can see. So I decided to get outside that and kind of get, external with the box thinking, you know, and that's how I've lived. Because I, in this whole walk of two-spirit, transgender, whatever the fuck you want to call this, the self-discovery aspect of it, yeah, I got a real good sense beyond what was always wrong with the mirror by at least trying to correct it to suit me, not some meat stick. Sorry, my fucking house, I'll put whatever curtains on it I want. You know? What's it matter what my fucking curtains are or how I painted my house? You don't go walking down the street laughing at the neighbors' houses, do you? Well, fuck off. This is my address. I don't go laughing at your house. If you want me to, I can certainly find ways to do it, as long as you're not too worried about your self-esteem and all culturally programmed and all. Fucking drunk Irish or what? Like that would offend me. Please. Stupid Irish, yeah. Boy, that one went out the window, didn't it? Yeah, a bunch of drunken partiers. Well, a partier maybe. I like the music. Little Kaylee around the kitchen, right? But sweetheart, the only thing, and this is for everyone, again, for everyone, creation asks nothing of you but your best. Do what you can. Follow your heart. You'll find the more you follow your heart, the more you feel you're not doing enough. And that's just the natural order of things. It gets real huge within you. And while you're doing so much, you still never feel. I never feel like I do enough. And that's okay. It works for me. It's always been that way. That's my natural state of being. That's a creation state of being. I know many like me. I know many that don't like me. I meant like me, like, similar in approach to life. There's not many like me, though. I'm sure of that. There's not many like you either. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you're one of a fucking kind. Because you got one trick in the universe that no other point of view can do. I just thought it'd be a good idea if we brought all those really cool tricks together and shared it with everybody. What do you think? And that's all. I have not told you to do anything other than get the word out. And if you've got a situation or something, whatever the case may be, then get the word out fast. You got lots of words to get out, but you better read it first. Otherwise, it's just an empty grenade, and you'll be looking like an Irishman throwing one. They'll just fucking pull a pin and throw it back, and it'll blow up in your face. So you got to know what you're doing. Read it, and you'll know what you're doing. This is a real quick study course. The essays are a real quick study. Did you guys notice that? You get real big pictures real quick. Did you guys? I noticed it when I was writing them.
Sure did.
Yeah, I've told you before, the only difference between you reading them and me reading them was I was reading them in real time as they were being typed through a meat stick or something. That's all. Same fucking essays to me. I could read the same thing as you've read. Funny, I read it too. I liked what I was reading so much, I wrote it down. So everybody could see it. This is what I was reading in my mind. What do you think of that book? Book of Life thing. I'll just show the Book of Life. When you change your mind to serve humanity itself, the nth degree, really just put that out there. You won't be worried about, you know, you'd have walked away from that fucking car a year ago. You know, there's people. See, here's the thing too, and I'm gonna be real gentle about this bitch slap. For anyone still clinging to shit, okay? With what I know, and the ability I have, and the tools at my fingertips, do not doubt for 1 second that I could go and get everything back and put a lot of people in jail, because I could. If I was seeking vengeance, I could put them all away. I command the fucking demons here. I need a demon picked up. I can call a demon, pick the demon up. They've got a legal name, take them away. Not enough. You know that? There's not one fucking being on this planet, because I'd never wish harm anyway. Keep it clean, like, you know, truth and all. Go ahead, call the cops. Don't be surprised when they're taking you away, though. Because unfortunately, I live in the living. If you want to play legal name versus legal name, you're in the land of the dead. And here's the neat thing, I can step into the land of the dead with a granted bar card. What about you? Because here's the thing, if you're going to pick on little old me, or think you can fuck with little old me, that's the moment that the original granted grantee from the grantor, if you want to put it, Cato, Gaia, was the one that got the Jane Doe-755. So it's like right at fucking source point. Same with you. But I'll tell you, there's not anyone on the planet that could use that. Not that they would have to anyway, against me. Because that would defy the very terms of why you can use it in the first place. No vengeance. You know, there is a motion or two put together regarding Jane Doe-755 that, you know, you can use your fucking monkey brain for 5 minutes and, you know, well, it's not exact. Well, then put exactly what it is. If you want to use some legal stuff, go and fucking look it up and have fun with it. Talk to them in their language. They love that shit. They also know they can't touch the Jane Doe-755 either, because that's an honorable citizen of the City of London granted by the Crown itself to an individual. That's their catch-22. So you want to play the legal name versus legal name versus Kate? Well, I'll tell you what. That's when I pull in the royal flush. Jane Doe-755. And if there's anybody on this planet, quote, has the right to use it, unquote, you're talking to it. That's where I call dibs on your dob. That'll shut your gob. But I don't play that game. There is nothing in the legal world that I cannot destroy with a popcorn fart. True story. Anyone doubt that? You'd be a fool. Bet you $5. And it's not because I'm smart. It's because I know the truth. And like the song says, it'll never let you down. Not as long as your stars still shine. It will never let you go. Truth will hold you all the way home. Wee. Just do your best. If you feel you could do a little more, then do a little more. Only your heart will tell you that. If you found a nice balance where you're doing what you can and you're not killing yourself and whatever, fine. There's no terms on this contract. It's all heart. Your heart and creation. That's it. It doesn't get any more open-ended than that. It doesn't get any more free will choicey than that. Oh, look. there's eternal damnation and eternal immortality. Choose. Whatever. I'll tell you what I do know, that the 33 goes one way and the third RPM goes to the pit. So get your third eye open. You. Then you're not part of the third that falls. This little motherfucker took the whole house down, okay? This is a return serve. This is game, set, and match. It's over. It's done. Enough. The only one keeping it alive are the ones that aren't doing anything. The ones that could do a little more, but really just don't. That's up to you to decide what you're doing, not me. All I can do is observe. Doesn't matter what anybody says to me. I just watch what's going on. It tells me all. I hear everything I need to see. And I see everything I need to hear. It's like a little kid sitting there picking their nose. And you look at them and they put their head down real quick. Were you just picking your nose? No. Were you just using a legal name? No. Were you just showing somebody how to do something legal? No. Did you just sign that because you're afraid? Nope. You picking your nose? No. You off in the back room masturbating? Nope. You would never do that, would you? The truth is, who the fuck cares? Just don't lie. Do what you want. Just don't lie about it, you know? Don't be hurting anybody or anything. So wrapped up in everybody else's business, you make it your own. Your call. See, I can sit here and go, I haven't made this difficult for you. I have not made... If anything, all I've been trying to do the whole time is to make things easier for you to see it, to do it, to understand it. That's all. That's what I was doing for me. I mean, hey, I'll do it for me. I'll do it for all. No, do it for all, do it for me. It works the same way. It just works better when you do it for all. Because you're kind of included in that. You're not separate from it. I don't know. Living in a house for 17 years, my home. Everything I'd ever fucking worked for and built and everything else. All stolen in a night, and you're worried about what? Stop worrying about it and file a fucking motion. See what happens. What, you got expectations? Well, how about you let universe deal it up? You got to stand in truth first, eh? You know, universe is saying, show me your cards first. Then the universe will show its hand. And only then. You'll find if you're walking with a royal flush, it'll match it. Oh, look, same card. Snap, crackle, pop. Rice Krispied. Fuck the life cereal. Let's go for some Rice Krispie squares on this one and start boxing them in with some, fun. Snicker, Jane Doe -755 versus. Fire it in. Walk away. Oh, it creates a fucking right monkey mess for them. Because once it's filed, it has to go on file. Go ahead, leave it hanged man 12. One hangman 12, one hangman 12. Remember the one Adam 12? Yeah. The cops, yeah.
Creation helped me last.
Of course it does. Because you help yourself, that's why. Show off.
It was real fun. We just
Show off to the here. You want to know how to get creation to work with you? Show off to the universe by helping yourself. Be a real show off. Show yourself how to do it, and then you'll be really showing off because you've done it, and that's the shine that comes with it. Cool.
Yeah, real cool.
Yeah, the neatest things happen. You'd be amazed what happens. That's the dance I prefer. I'm Ragnall. What does a woman want? Well, let me decide. If you're doing the right things, creation will treat you beautifully. I know the feminine sources on this planet. And we treat each other beautifully, don't we? What do you need? It's that simple. The best part about that is the little bird will always tell you. It will be an idea that pops in, without ever being asked. You want to stop the little bird from flying? Go ahead. Ask. Truth is, when you know you have everything you need, anything beyond that's what you want. Oh yeah, wouldn't we all want a nice? Oh yeah, yeah. See the trap? But it's a dead-end street here. That's the problem. It's the illusion of luxury and comfort, and joy and bliss and convenience and ease and purpose and all. That's everything in this matrix is illusional, for the delusional. Wrapped up in their masculine penis bodies. Tits or no tits. It's all penis. It's all Luciferian. I've got a better idea of heaven. I'm sure a few of you have that as well. We'll roll with that one. Good idea. I'm going to let Ragnall, in the same way that I am Ragnall, I let Ragnall decide for me. Well, I don't know, Ragnall. I can have you beautiful at night, have a shag fest, and then have you ugly during the day. Or I can have you beautiful during the day and show you off to all my penis friends that would want to fuck you, and then have to put up with your hagginess at night. Really, I'm undecided, Ragnall. Whatever you want. It's a good thing she wasn't a hag all day and night, eh? Well, she had the choice, right? At that moment, creation could have made any choice she wanted, and she decided to be the most beautiful she could be for you. True story. Let me shine, and I will be beautiful for you. That's what creation's telling you. That's what I'll tell you. I've been raped enough this life. In more ways than I'd ever care to count. Ragnall's making the choice now. And to those that want to rape, I will be the hag night and day. And for those that choose the truth and the child, I will be the most beautiful for you. Same way with creation. You choose. And I mean, if you're happy walking the middle line, in and out Babylon, and well, not quite sure. Well, then don't worry. You'll have either a good-looking chick to hang out with during the day and a hag to be fucking sleeping with at night, or vice versa. Either way, you might find that it's just ugly all day, where you're living the illusion of what you think of as beauty and what you see as ugly. It's your call. The mirror is right there. Have a look at that first. And then look around and see the mirrors reflecting at you. Perhaps, maybe, nature of the game sets in and you actually find yourself in the same way we found ourselves. The choice is yours. That's the hard part. That's the scary bit. Oh, I have to make a choice. Yeah, vanilla or chocolate, you choose. Both are great, by the way. Depends if you're a demon or not, though. Being very allegorical here, not literal. I love chocolate and vanilla ice cream. But it has to be a singularity. If I had a choice, I'd go with vanilla. If I had to choose, I'd go with vanilla. Chocolate being, well, in the grand scheme of the ice cream game I'm playing for you, grand scheme, the chocolate would be the demons and evil, second choice, lies, deceit. Where vanilla is, French vanilla is my fave. Right? It's just fucking bar none, right? French vanilla, top of the heap. That's truth. If I'm allowed to eat chocolate and vanilla, I'll probably have a bit of both. You know, mostly vanilla. If there's only chocolate, now I'll just go without, you say. Actually, go without both. I can't remember the last time I had vanilla ice cream. It's months and months. But anyway, you see the point? You make the choice. Ragnall is beautiful day and night when you decide to let her choose always. Any intention otherwise, you're forcing the hand of Ragnall, and she'll become a hag for you. You don't want that. They have that in Brussels. It's all about the hags in Brussels, isn't it? Belgium. Yeah, from Alice, don't go there. Legal name fraud. If you can type that, legal name fraud. 3 words. You can actually go even 4 if you want to get real creative. Legal name fraud felony. Okay? That's all you need to do. And pop on Red Ice Creations. Pop on these other places and just start dropping that fucking truth bomb. How come you're not exposing legal name fraud? It's got humanity enslaved. Do you want to cut the nuts off the fucking system? There it is, right